Good morning, guys. So I'm tapping into the current energies of the day. I'm feeling a little bit of a hangover energy of this projection. There's a lot of projection coming in towards us as leaving things. I was going to say deixa. I speak Portuguese as well, you see. I sometimes confuse my words. There's a heaviness being projected towards the collective at the moment. It's not our energy, so just be mindful of that. I'm using pyrite today just to ward that off a little bit and hopefully, keep our energies high, lifted, and our spirits up. Okay, so stepping aside for spirit, for the highest consciousness, the greatest of goods. Give us clarity and guidance for today, please. What is the current energy for the collective today? Thank you. Straight on the floor. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Swords, and that's near completion, but it's in reverse. So, yeah, a little bit of inner turmoil. I'm not sure that that's the energy of the collective. I think that's an energy that's coming around you at the moment, but be mindful of that. The 9 of Swords. So Swords is very much about, our air, communication, and other people's communication in this case, and I think that's miscommunication. We're looking at like the culmination of things, but that's being delayed or being manipulated almost. Maybe perfectionism, if you've been working on projects and you're not quite confident in where they're going, or you might be feeling a little bit frustrated, a little bit like you can't get things done right now. So and also we've got the King of Wands coming out here, action card. So yeah, what is this? What do you want to tell me about this card then? So King of Wands is the collective at the moment. This is the energy that you're in. All right, it's very much looking at what you've done, what you've achieved, and you've got to take the action forward now with that. The King has very much mastered all of his knowledge. He's gone through the whole of the deck. He's gone from the Ace to the 10 through the Page up to the King. So that's completion. You've got the skills there, definitely, and it's more about looking forward and bringing that action into the world. Okay, Spirit, what is a challenge for the King of Wands energy at this time? Oh, okay, so we've got we've got the 5 of Swords in reverse. You've got challenges and obstacles by the look of it. This is about resisting completion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, resisting completion of things. Maybe you're procrastinating a little bit and you don't want to close out old cycles, or you're reluctant to get things put out into the world. Maybe feeling a little bit unstable at the moment. And we've also got the 4 of Wands, which is a good card. And we've got, sorry, this is doing my energy. I keep looking at it and I'm like, I don't want that there. You got some structure, so it is again moving forward. You've got people in the card here. You can see that they're celebrating and they're raising their arms in the air as if hailing something in, and that's really what this card is about. It's about celebration. It's about new beginnings. It's putting one foot in front of the other and coming to a better, getting things moving. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so we've got 6 of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. So whereas 6 of Pentacles is usually balance, we're looking at pretty much imbalance about what we're giving and receiving in return and where we can improve on that. So again, coming back to the theme of this about delays and stalling with energies or procrastination, I'd say that this needs to be looked at, where we can restore balance here, where we can take action in order to manifest the Pentacles into the material well. So looking at, it might even be a question of health here. If you're not feeling up on your game, maybe there's something that you want to look at, either physical or mental health that is hindering you at this time. All right, any more advice here, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Thank you. Okay, so it was the Page of Wands coming out here. So yeah, this is really about taking first steps now. We've just got to be putting that action, putting that fire and energy into moving forward with the plans that you've made in the past. If you've been stalling, again, this is very much a continuation. So I feel like Spirit's just giving me a bollocking to get moving on things. I thought it was. But yeah, in the collective here, Page of Wands energy is very much about it starting a new journey. It's having that initial movement. You know, you're on your way to working towards it. Okay, so tapping more into that inspiration, that creative side of you in order to get this new beginning moving forward. I had falling out on the floor just now. I had the Seven of Swords. So 7 is, for me, it's always about like spiritual assessment, reflection, strategy, inner work, this kind of thing. Is that past energy? No, that's past energy. So, okay, you've done a lot of the inner work already with this. So it's about moving forward with clarity now and grounding into that. Having to think about what it is that you've done in the past that's going to bring you balance. And that what followed there was the 2 of Pentacles, which again is talking about balance and harmony. So meeting the external with the internal at this point. It's definitely a lot of one's energy coming through. We've had, yeah, Swords of Pentacles. Okay, give me some more information. How can collective bring this balance into their work and bring and get unstuck from this stalling energetic mentality? Is this external, actually? Is it external, this stolen mentality? There we go. Okay, yeah, the Devil. Yes, it's external. So this is about chains and, you know, the Devil is not always a bad card. It's about commitments and contracts and things coming into balance in that sense. Yeah. You're going to be asked to decide, I think, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. You've got, if there's a contract coming in, maybe that you need to be looking at, or you need to be looking at some written and spoken, written communication, material contracts, because that's your money. That's where your money is going to be coming in as well with the Devil card. So if you've got any, if you've got any resistance, maybe sometimes contracts are a good thing, you know, for stability and balance. So it's about reassessing what it is that you really want right now. And if you are looking at moving forward with the financial abundant gain, then yeah, contracts are going to have to be looked at. Okay, and the final card on this. What does collective need to do for the highest and greatest good, for the highest timeline in their interest? What is the action to take? Okay, what action does the collective need to take at this point to bring into harmony and balance this, and best action moving forward, please? Spirit, one card, if you can answer. Action moving forward. Thank you. Okay, so we've got, okay, 2 cards came out. So we've got the Hanged Man and the 9 of Cups. So that's, yeah, again, so the Hanged Man as the major arcana here, we're looking at, like, this is reflection. Again, we've had a lot of this about reflection in the spread, but the card that is a final coming out is the 9 of Cups. So this is about wish fulfillment. It's nearly complete. It depends very much on your emotions at this point, and especially with the Hangman. So Hangman, Devil and Cups. Let me just feel into that. There's a lot of abundance coming through, but it's going to require some pause, some reflection, and analysing some contracts in detail to see if they are suitable or aligned with you in order to bring these cups, in order to bring these pentacles in. Very much grounding into the earth aspects. Yeah, there's a lot of fire in this reading, so it's very much about action at the moment. It's moving forward, bringing the action out into the world so that you can forge ahead and get to this 9. You've done a lot of work. Like, there's a accumulation of a lot of inner work that's been done. So yeah, but you might need a little bit of assistance with that. Get some astro dice on this. You might, you might not be able to do it all alone, or you're feeling as though you can't do everything on your own, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong now and again with asking for help. You know, we all need help at some point, and especially in business. I think this feels like a business card a business reading for me. And about, you know, waiting. The Hangman energy here is about waiting and looking at your options. Maybe you're procrastinating on that because you're not sure, because you don't know which route is going to be best for you, and that's why the Devil energy came out right underneath here, because it's about choices. It's about some chains are necessary in order to ground into this reality, right? And some in order to have any forward movement and financial abundance, we have to agree to things at times. So yeah, and I think this is pretty much saying that if you do, you know, if you take the time to analyze this contract that could be coming in, or this agreement, this partnership, there is abundance that's going to come through with that. Okay, so we've got second house. We have Mars energy, and we have Aquarius. All right, so yeah, Mars again, very much action oriented. Second house. Look in your second house. And some Aquarius is very much about communication. So talking, contracts, writing, things like this. You're gonna be looking at that. Okay, let me get some. Which ones? Okay, what does collective need to know about these contracts coming through? Oh my gosh, my cards are everywhere. Yeah, this feels very much like business deals. I don't know, or new jobs. You know, that you might have to have a look at that and see what's best going to suit you. Keeping the balance. Okay. All right, so we've got hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting coming out here. Yeah, I think with it came in reverse. It's pretty much a time of stopping. You're not just having the hope or faith, but you know, really moving into that manifestation energy and taking action in areas that you can take action. Okay, we've got return, second chance opportunity, making amends. So there might be some opportunities coming around to you now that you had a chance for in the past and you decided not to go for, or circumstances, but that opportunity will come back to you. As with anything in life, Source will give us many opportunities to present if they're aligned with what we want to do or what we're doing. They will return. They will come back to us and provide second chances and opportunities. We have exhaustion coming out, so maybe collectively we are a little bit depleted. It's been a long journey, but again, don't lose hope. Keep manifesting. Okay, what else do we need to know? Highest and greatest good. Okay, so foundation, establish family security. This came up over the Four of Wands. This is good. You've got the foundations there now. You've done a lot of the work, and you're becoming more secure within yourselves. So don't forget that. Don't let other people drain that out of you, because it's just projections. All right. Okay. Have mistakes, victim, lost soul. That's in reverse. You're not a victim, guys. Not a circumstance. If you've been through a tough, long journey, but it's come to fruition now. Past life, repeated past and karmic lessons. That's complete. You've done that. In the upright, we have releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. We've got broken, which was in reverse. Shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Yeah, you're not broken, but there might be a few things that you have to have a look at. There was definitely endings in the past that have brought this about. Okay. We've got heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotion, messed up. This is in reverse. You're not having any. They're all in reverse. My card's upside down. Okay. And one day, someday, somewhere, another time. Last one. What's this energy spirit? Nice. Thank you. Okay. Divine feminine energy. So this is in reverse. It's very much not using this divine feminine energy so much at the moment. You've got that imbalance. You want to be definitely more in your masculine aspect. Clarify. Okay. All right. Commitment, marriage, promise, fidelity. It's come in reverse. So I wouldn't be. Okay. There is contracts coming in that you're going to have to look at, but don't commit unless you're 100% sure that you know what it is and what and if it's good for you, and if it's what really aligns with what you are wanting to do. Okay, advice, spirit, which one do you want to get today? Ah, okay. Thank you. This is one I haven't taken out of the box right now. All right, what message do you want to give collective today in regards to these new agreements? Okay. We've got the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. All right, so yeah, just be aware of any of these energies from outside of you. If they're causing you to feel stalled or delayed in what you're doing or procrastinating, look into why that is. Maybe there's some, as I said, I felt that there was some energy coming through of like oppression, projection, right? So a lot of times, maybe this isn't your indecision, but this is like you're wary because of the energies that other people are projecting onto you, and you're so unconsciously picking up on that, or subconsciously picking up on that. But yeah, just being aware that your outer experiences are a reflection of your internal condition. One last. Oh, come on. All right, just give me one last message, Spirit, to close out the reading. Okay, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through a lens of love. Okay. I hope that helps, guys. Good luck with everything that you're doing, and I hope that you get the guidance that you needed. Namaste. Thank you, Spirit. Let's close that reading down. Peace, love, and light.